do an annual survey for the last 7 years. It's called the Energy Efficiency Indicator. It's a global survey. Last year we surveyed over 3,000 organizations from around the world in 10 countries. And we asked them their attitudes and their interests and their investment priorities around energy efficiency. And we found interest in energy management and efficiency, as well as intentions to invest, increasing over time. In fact, there was a 100% increase in the importance of energy efficiency over the last 3 years alone. Our research shows that energy cost savings is the primary driver for energy efficiency. Organizations are already paying for efficiency, but they're paying that cost through higher utility bills. The wonderful thing about energy efficiency is that instead of paying the same amount to your electric utility every month, you can take some of that money and invest it in improved infrastructure, better air conditioning, more efficient lighting, better controls, and pay for those improvements over time, paying for them through the savings. And once that equipment is paid for, all of the savings go to the building owner. Organizations typically see 5 barriers to investing in energy efficiency. First is awareness, really understanding the opportunities like I've just described, and understanding where to go to get the expertise. Second is the technical expertise to both evaluate the opportunities as well as to develop a business case and identify the individual technologies that would make the biggest impact for the best cost. The third barrier is really an uncertainty of those savings. If I make the investment, will I actually get the savings, which the suppliers and manufacturers have told me? The fourth barrier is meeting the investment hurdles. And sometimes energy efficiency investments, because they don't directly tie to revenue or production, have a lower priority. And then finally is the access of capital. Most organizations around the world say they just don't have enough access to capital, either internal budget or external budget, to be able to make those investments. Absolutely. Absolutely. I do. Around the world, we see in the major real estate markets, in the major cities like New York and Boston, Philadelphia in the United States, the West Coast, that new buildings are all being certified as green buildings just to maintain their competitive advantage. One of the projects I'll be talking about tomorrow at the Peru Green Building Conference is the retrofit of the Empire State Building. This is a project which we completed with a team including Jones Lang LaSalle, the Rocky Mountain Institute, and the Clinton Climate Initiative. We worked with the owner of the Empire State Building to go through a comprehensive renovation and retrofit of the building, which is going to reduce the energy use in the Empire State Building by 38%. It's had a very positive impact on the owner of the Empire State Building, as well as the tenants that work in it. It's a great example of taking a building which was built in 1931 and is now one of the most efficient commercial buildings in the United States. What we found around the world is that governments can serve a key role as well, right? And one of the questions we ask is what policies could be adopted that would help drive investment in energy efficient buildings. And those policies which make it easier to invest are the most popular. Rebates or incentives or tax credits, things that allow the private sector to make those investments and reduce the hurdle rate, make the return on investment better.